And we're back, having just had a series of discussions with people, and a few codexy things. Right. The Citadel station statistics. Although the Citadel is equipped with Mass Effect generating element 0 cores, most of the gravity on the station is generated by the centrifugal force of rotation. Rotation, 3.5 minutes per revolution. Rotational gravity on wards, 1.02 Earth. Which is about 9.81. So that could be a 10. Ooh. Rotational gravity in Presidium, 0.3 Earth. That sounds a bit... That doesn't sound good. Total length, when open, 444.7 kilometers. Diameter, when open, 12.8 kilometers. Ward length, 43.6. So you got 1.1 kilometers somewhere. Ward width, 330 meters. Presidium ring diameter, 7.2 kilometers. Presidium ring width, 553 meters. Exterior armor thickness, 13 meters. Population, 13.2 million, not including keepers. Who are the keepers? Gross weight, 7.11 billion metric tons. You mean mass? Considering if it were weight, that would be including gravitational force from other items. Height of the Presidium Tower, 1,047 meters. Okay, let's look at our upgrades. The development of practical manufacturing omni-tools allows modern militaries a great deal of flexibility in equipment loadouts. A vast number of field modifications or upgrades are available for common equipment such as weapons, armor, omni-tools, biotic amps, and even grenades. What's the point of upgrading a grenade? You throw it and it blows up and you lose the upgrade. Ugh. An upgrade kit typically consists of less than a dozen unique parts and an optical storage disk. When loaded into an Omni-tool, the OSD provides all technical specifications required to manufacture the tools and additional parts necessary to install the upgrade onto another piece of equipment. Assembly is typically modular, and installation can be completed in less than a minute. Since Omni-tools are designed to use common battlefield salvage materials such as plastics, ceramics, and light metals, rendered into semi-molten Omni-gel for quick use, it is quite possible for a trained soldier carrying upgrade kits to customize gear on the battlefield to fit the current tactical situation. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Right, primary. You see, there's a lot of primary stuff.
Roughly 12...
Shut up. And he's going to be reading all of them, isn't he?
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them.
Oh dear.
The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society.
You think they would have learned from Terminator?
The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence.
Hive mind.
An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race.
Right.
Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
So that's some way to Eden Prime, isn't it?
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics.
Oh dear.
The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's
Have we
teeth.
even met these before, though?
A reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted.
That's not right.
Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Right, so he's talking about the dragon Ares, which wasn't Ares is the god of war who had a dragon, and Jason had to kill him, get the dragon's teeth, so he could get the golden fleece, which is what his aim was. A little bit of Greek mythology there. That's quite cool.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans.
And it's where we're going.
Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring.
Okay, so
the
it's this
Citadel
thing.
Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy.
Like a Dyson sphere,
the Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through the rest of these. I'll leave it. I'll let you decide. Right. We're going to explore the Normandy a little bit. Chat with people. Oh, there's no one in here. We'll chat with... we will chat with people before we head off.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, hey, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Yeah, you earned it, though.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Ah, don't matter. How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians.
No.
But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped.
Couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
You glitching on ramps and everything.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Right, Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Tell me about Caden. How did he fare?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations.
Yay.
Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An LT?
What does that have to do with it?
What's an LT?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration.
Oh, he's obsolete, is he?
Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
What kind of complications?
Hey!
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I wonder why they bothered upgrading at all. How is that even L2? Surely that'd be, like, L 0.3 and... Yeah, yeah, this is beta. Well, alpha. Oh, yeah, we need to get rid of some of these. This is like clinical trials level of stuff, not... Oh, this has been out under one guy's... I'm guessing L1. I'm guessing there was an L1 before an L2. This is LT. Oh, we're going to upgrade it. Ugh. What do you know about the captain?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
That's good. And what about you?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always
They
seemed
probably
boring.
paid the fees.
Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
World War I.
But humanity
World War
needs
II.
the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Do you have any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
You wouldn't be.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Right. Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
We can't chat.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
I don't know what part of the Normandy I'm in at the moment. Okay, can't talk to them. So, if memory serves, we talk to Joker and we're going to head to the Citadel. So, we will avoid talking to Joker until we absolutely have to. And I think Joker's up there, so we're not going to go up there. We're going to go this way. Down in the lift to a loading screen. Right, there we go. So, we can purchase new equipment there. Anything interesting this way? No. Okay. There's any point in messing with people's lockers, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've currently got 2 companions, so there's going to be another 4 people who are going to join our merry band of party members. I'll talk to him later and go this way. Ooh. This looks to be the engine room.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Yes, it is. Right. No. I'll read this one. Biotics manipulate mass effect fields using dozens of element zero nodules within their nervous systems that react to electrical stimuli from the brain. Amplifiers allow biotics to synchronize the nodules so they can form fields large and strong enough for practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. An implant is a surgically embedded interface port into which amps are plugged in. On humans, the implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access, though the user must be careful to keep it free of contaminants. Implant ports can fit a variety of amps, and there is a growing market for modifications and add-ons. The finest quality implants and amps are manufactured by Asari artisans, but the Alliance's L3 implants, first deployed in 2170, are a significant step forward, because they don't drive you completely and utterly bonkers.